everybody, it's Kristen Kamato here. How are you doing today? Just wanted to share with you the card that I'm going to be completing for Craft Roulette episode 320, in which special guest to the show, Amanda Stevens, was the guest for Craft Roulette with our intrepid hostess, Mary Gun Fun. We had such great parameters spun, thank you Mr. Will, of Z-Fold, Summer Break Colors, Game or Games, and Add a Cat, always a favorite around the Craft Roulette craft table, the worldwide craft table. Always a good one. So, here we go. I'm adding lots of little cat faces. Woo-hoo. These papers are from Kingston Crafts, from various paper pads I've had in my stash. While this kitty one is no longer available, it's cute little fish bones on the side. The spring collection, in which this one is available, paper-wise, no. As a digital on the Kingston Crafts website, it sure is. I'll make sure to provide that link below. As you can tell, I put numbers on my cards here, so I know that this paper goes to this section. I am basically casing my own card. I'll put the photo up here so you can see. It was from episode 299, in which a double Z-fold was needed as the parameter. But I liked that card so much. I mean, cute, hedgy and all, right? Adorable. But I went back and reviewed what I did for that particular card. Even watched my video so I could get some measurements here. So I could go ahead and make a card, but this time, instead of a cute hedgie, I'm doing a cat. So basic double Z-fold. I started with 4 1/4 by an 11-inch piece of paper, folded in half at the normal 5.5-inch mark. But then at the 2 3/4 inch, I scored that and folded that back, so I have a Z-fold. But I did not stop there, for I wanted a double Z-fold. This is 1.5 inches by 11, so it's the same paper, scored at the exact same places, just you flip this over, whereas the long piece is over here. The long piece then goes on front there. I'm sure a lot of you probably already know about that, but if you have any questions on it, let me know. Again, I found that the last time I did this card style, I used just a lot of paper because that's so much fun. And I labeled everything because that helped me with everything. And I think I want to see that cute little row of kitten heads there. So we're going to make sure. I'm going to line the fold up of this double Z over here, because if I have any extra hanging off, it's easier for me to cut it off this open end. And it looks like I have just the teeniest, weeniest little smidge. So here we go. Cutty cut. Close enough. All right. So there we go. Oh, let's just admire him for a second. He is pretty cute. I'm going to call him Sir Graystone. Sir Graystone is from this Diamond Press kit, which fortunately is no longer available on HSN, but maybe you could find it on a resale. Basically, it was the Party Animal Garland stamp die set. Still no stencils with it, but so it might be a small misprint. But basically, you can take all kinds of the dies. You can make a shaped card with it, but I've just been using the heads. Not in a creepy way, just a weird way. So stamped and die cut. I think he's kind of funny, so I'm going to call him Sir Graystone because I can. For my sentiments, I am using from volume 83 from Sassy's LLC, one of her emergency card kits from the sentiments. This has a lot for cat and party bandit, aka raccoons. So I liked the cat ones a lot. I'm going to use 3 on one card. I know, crazy. So it says, if cats could make birthday cards, they wouldn't. So I made you one instead. Have a Meowy birthday. So there you go. So let me finish gluing up everything here. And we can see, I liked how this striped paper, which was a scrap in my stash, so we're just going with it. The green would have worked too for my summer colors. I just liked how they pop with that little bit of like reddish orange in there, and I can pull out some of the orange in there because, you know, Team Orange. I figured a lot of these colors you're going to see on a summer break, from clothes that you might wear. Say, are you a beach vacation kind of goer? You might see a lot of these in like the beach towels or swimwear. Maybe the packages on those fun summer snacks one may eat. See, I had to check to make sure 8. Make sure I am placing them in the correct alignment here. The rectangles, I just followed the guide marks that Sarah has on her emergency card kit printables for the rectangle sentiments. The die that does the scallop border is from her collaboration with Trinity. It is the Essentials die set number 1. And use that fun scallop. I could have done some of the dies for it too, but you know, when you follow the tick marks that are on that sheet, they follow very nicely, and with the right trimmer you still get a nice cut sentiment. So I really like that. Let's see, number 7. There we go, number 7. I thought the sassy snark here with this cat was appropriate. And I thought Mr. Graystone, Sir Graystone, was very fitting to have a sassy little sentiment. And I put that right about there, because, you know, I can't really see a cat wanting to make a card. Can you? Not any cats that I probably know. There might be some exceptions, of course. I mean, you never know. Okay, almost done pairing up my sentiments. Now for the games parameter. Okay, so we have Z-fold. All right, that's pretty obvious there. Some are bright colors. I think we can go over a lot of that. Add a cat. Yep, got that in spades, if you will. But game. Okay, hear me out. I was going to do like some tic-tac-toes, little hash marks. Might still end up doing that. Now these are dashes in that particular pattern paper. Do you remember the games that we would do as a kid, where you do a whole bunch of dots and it was like the dot game, or, you know, where you make squares and you try to, you know, win with that? I thought maybe I could align some of those real quick. Or there were the dot-to-dot puzzles. Do you consider those a game? Not sure that I do. So we'll do some dot-to-dots to make some squares. And we can call that as part of our games, right? This probably wouldn't really need to go to a Craft Roulette person. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't understand why there's just weird random dotty squares in here. But, you know, I think it kind of works. So we're just going to go with that, right? So there we go. I'm going to call that for the games. 3... We could do 5. Why not 5? Now, who do you think is probably the winner in this? The cat? Probably. Probably the cat, right? Okay. There. Haha. Yeah, although they almost look like dice. So I think that is still a winner. Now I have pieces left over. So gotta see where all my little pieces go here. Okay, see, this is why I numbered them, so we could do that. Look at these cute little fish bones. Hee 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 hee. So I like a double Z-fold. If I'm gonna go for a Z-fold, why not do it double? Plus, it really helped me put everything together. Oh shoot, where's Mr. Cat gonna go? Hold on. Hold on. Well, this wouldn't be a Kamado video if Kamado didn't somehow mess this up. Right. Right. Okay. Okay, so Sir Graystone. Okay, we miffed a little there, but I think I can pull not a lot, but we'll see what we can do, because come on, Glue Adventures, you know it would not be a Kamado video if there were not a little something else going on. Oh my word. Okay, I think that's close enough. Yes, and now I remember from the last time with the Hedgie video, good thing I watched, to only glue a portion of his face, not the whole thing on. One Glue Adventure per card, please. Okay. There we go. I got so into making sure I got my game parameter, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing over there. Okay, if cats could make birthday cards, I was going to put it back there. They wouldn't. Although, you know, some cats may. I can't speak to all cats, I suppose. And of course, my glue bottle wanted to get a little cloggy right in the middle of a project. Doesn't that happen to you too? Okay, so not quite a hot mess express. So, woohoo! I'm getting better finally. All right, I think we're gonna put that right about there. Right? Yep. That sounds good to me. Maybe a little further down to kind of match. Yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't. Okay, if cats can make birthday cards, they wouldn't. So I made you one instead. And, ooh. Well, I think I wanted to put that one back there. Have a Meowy birthday. Have a Meowy birthday. I know I just covered up the fishies, but, you know, ooh, maybe a little bit down. What do you think? What do you think? And then it'll kind of, yeah. We'll kind of do something like that. What you think? Well, if I didn't do what you did think, I apologize. Kind of split the difference there in the middle. Yeah, we'll go with that. Have a Meowy birthday. Oh, look, an extra piece. What was I thinking? Goes back there. Well, okay. Let's just do it real quick. Oh, Kingston Crafts paper. Small side, small print on one side, the larger on the other, which is very handy to have. I believe if you have the digital, you can scale and resize how one wants to. This check pattern and the plaid pattern are from the spring collection, which is available as a digital. The collection that has the fish with the fish bones and the cat heads was from a previous kit about pets. And while that one is no longer available on HSN or currently on the Kingston Crafts website, who knows, a resale group may be selling it. Okay, I think this card has got a lot to it. I don't think we need sparklies or gemmies. That might get Sir Graystone a little distracted here. So here we go. Z-fold. Check. Summer break colors. Oh, that's a check, I believe. Check. Games. That's a check. And add a cat. Oh, we've got plenty. Not only do we have it in a sentiment, we have quite several images of that. So here we go. Say it with me. Check. Yes, all parameters have been met. I will take some pictures and get that submitted. If you have any questions about the card I made, products used, or even just want to say hi, do let me know in the comments below. And as always, I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye!